Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on? And welcome to another episode of Road to 43, where I take you through my journey to getting back to a 43-inch vertical jump like I had at 23 years old. Now I am 33 years old. Can we do it? Who knows? Guys, I really want your opinion. Are you okay with, let me know in the comment section, are you guys okay with me doing these training vlogs on this channel? Because if not, if all that you want me to do is answer questions, then that's what we'll do. And I'll do 7 videos per week of me answering your questions. But if you are okay with it and you would like to see my journey back to a 43-inch vertical jump, and you're fine with me doing these training vlogs on this channel, then that would be beneficial for me, just because like at some point I'm going to answer all the questions. Like there's not that many questions. There's a lot of stuff to talk about with vertical jump, but it's fairly simple at the end of the day. So I'm posting every single day this year, and that's 365 questions. And then if we keep this channel going, it's like it would be easier for me to stay consistent if I could just post my training vlogs and what I'm doing on this channel as well. OGs know that I used to do this on the Nathaniel Morton Workouts channel. Tried this a ton on my main channel, but I feel like if I could do it on this channel and just have my main channel for main videos, and then this channel 3 days a week would be training vlogs, 4 days a week would be me answering your questions, that would be beneficial for me to stay consistent. And then you guys can get an inside look at what I do in my training. But if you don't want that, let me know in the comment section that you just want me to answer your questions, and that is what we will do. So today, ladies and gentlemen, is Saturday, January 25th. So I only have 6 days left to dunk a basketball on 10 feet. Well, I already dunked on 10 feet, but I want to dunk on a stiff rim, right? The flimsy rim, that doesn't really count to me. I don't really let that count for my athletes when they dunk on that. I always say dunk on a real hoop. So I'm going to take my own advice and try to dunk on a real hoop. But today is a little bit different. And this is something that I want you guys to add into your training, because on this channel, I talk all the time about make sure that you progressive overload. You have to always progressive overload every single session, every single exercise, every single set, every single rep. You should be trying to push the limits to force adaptation. You need to stimulate your body in a way that forces adaptation. That's the only way that you get bigger, stronger, faster, more explosive. But there are certain days where you should not try to progressive overload. And those are days when you get to the gym and you're feeling tired or sore or fatigued, or when you wake up and you're feeling tired, sore, or fatigued. But today, I need you to follow this. I need you to do this. You have to be intuitive like what I'm about to do. I feel very sore. I feel fatigued. My right knee hurts a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an extra good warm-up. I'm doing 3 sets of 2 minutes of reverse Deadmills. I'm doing 5 sets of 45-second single leg knee extension isos. I'm going to do a dynamic warm-up. I'm going to do a low level plyo routine, and might do some mobility. And then I will go try to do a jump session. And if my jumps are low, right? If I cannot jump high, I already feel today is not going to be a good jump day, then I'm probably just going to keep it as a light jump session. I'll do a light sprint session. I'll do some light box squats for power, some RDLs for power, and some calf raises. Probably still do those heavy. However, if I'm feeling good in my jump session, then it's going to be a fully intense workout. So worst case scenario is I come into the gym when I'm feeling sore, tired, fatigued. Worst case scenario is I just get some good blood flow recovery work. I get some light reps of jumping, sprinting, squatting, hinging, and a calf raise. So I need you to do that. You have to be intuitive when it comes to your body and your training. You don't always, like if you get into the gym and you're feeling shitty, you don't have to go balls to the wall. Some light mobility work. Now what I'm going to do is some really light, low-level plyos just to try to wake up my CNS a little bit. Nothing crazy because the sub-maximal jumps are essentially the same thing. So, but I'm going to do those too. I just want a little bit of an extra warm-up today. All right, it's time to jump. So here's where I'm at. When I first touched the net, like my very first jump, it didn't feel good. Like it felt extremely not bouncy. However, you can't really go off of those first jumps because now by the time I'm touching the rim, it doesn't feel like an extremely good day, but it also doesn't feel like an extremely bad day. However, my right knee does hurt. So I'm wondering if I should be smart and just not do a full max jump session. But at the same time in my head, I'm like, well, what if I could get a dunk today and I don't give a shit if my knee hurts. Like, I just want to get a dunk. And then next month, I'll worry about my knee. Like, this month, I want to get a dunk. So I'm torn. I'm going to do some tennis ball dunks, dunking their football. Then I'll decide. Like, maybe I'll go to the soccer ball and then a basketball, but I don't know yet. See, that one really hurt my knee. Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I be smart? I've been stupid so many other times in my life. Should I be smart? No. Shit hurts. Yeah, so my knee hurts at about a 4 or 5 out of 10, possibly a 6 out of 10. It doesn't feel good, that's for sure. But I just don't think I'm gonna get a basketball today due to my knee. Like, I feel like my bounce could be there, but my knee is just, and subconsciously, that makes me not jump to my max intent because I know it's gonna hurt my knee. So what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna sprint, I'm still gonna squat, but I may do, depending on how I feel, I might do box squats, I might just do some slow squats for my tendon, and then we're gonna hit RDLs. Those aren't gonna affect my knee at all, and calf raises. Those won't affect my knee at all. So, and then we're gonna hope that next week we didn't dig ourselves into too much of a hole with spiking our load and jumping through pain, I'm getting a dunk next week, like on a stiff rim, not the flimsy rim. I'm getting a dunk next week. All right, so the time to beat today is 5:11. That is my previous best PR for 2025. I'm not sure I'm going to beat that today due to my knee and because I sprinted on Wednesday. Normally, I sprint Mondays and Fridays, but this week was a little funky. I did Monday, and then I did Thursday, and I skipped my sprints on Monday, did them on Thursday, and now I'm doing my second set of sprints or session of sprints on Saturday. So who knows? Right now, I'm just pissed off because I jumped through knee pain. Because I know that wasn't, like, all I want to do right now is rehab. Because, like, it's when you know you shouldn't be doing something, but you still go and do it. Fuck. Let's go! This is going to sound really bad. But when I was out there, I literally said to myself, if you don't beat your PR, your mother dies. Oh my God, that sounds terrible. But like, this is something I've done back when I used to try to bench press more, like squat heavy. You gotta psych yourself up before the set. I'm like, I ain't letting my mom die. Psychological warfare with yourself. Oh my gosh, almost touched fours. Fat, out of shape. Like, you look at that number, like a 5.01 40-yard dash is terrible. Like, not for everybody, but for me, that is terrible. But I need to remember, I'm not where I used to be. We're on the come up again. Let's go. Let's fucking go! Do you know how slow that actually is? I don't give a fuck. That's a PR. All right, guys, so hear me out. Normally, I would always squat first. However, due to the way that my knee feels right now, and I know I keep crying about my knee, but it hurts, bro. It hurts. I ain't fucking around. I'm not faking it. It hurts. So, based on the way that my quad tendon feels right now, I am either going to skip my squats entirely because I'm not certain that loading my tendon even more in this session is the right move, even with slow strength, or I'm going to do my RDLs and my calf raises first and see if that can't help me warm up a little bit and help it feel a little bit better. Sometimes that will help you feel a little bit better if you hit your other work first, get your legs a little bit warm, hit your post chain, and then go and see if, you know, your anterior chain, your knee bend work, your quad dominant work will feel a little bit better. So that is the move right now. I'm gonna go 4 sets of 5 with these RDLs at 225, still keeping it light, but I'm gonna go explosive. And then for calf raises, I am going to go 4 sets of 5 at 405. So, and that sounds like a lot, but it's a Smith machine. It's really not that impressive. So here we go. You wanna know what always gets me? I always hear little crickety creaks in this block of wood, and one day I feel like I'm gonna have so much, I'm gonna just be so strong, bro. I'm gonna have so much load on this bar that this is just gonna go. All right, fellas. So I actually am going to skip my squats today. I don't think it's the right move to hit them. I'll be back on Monday. What's today? Saturday? I'll be back on Monday. You guys are probably going to see this Sunday morning. But let's have a little after action report about this workout. What went well? And I'll make it quick. I know this is probably a long video already. But after action report, what went well? What did not go well? So I warmed up properly. Sprints, we got a PR. Let's see, RDLs, we were still able to go, moderately heavy and explosive. That's going to be great for my post chain. Calves, we hit those really well. Didn't hit our squats and our approach jumps. I 100% should have left those at very light jumps. After touching the rim, maybe after the tennis ball dunk, I should have stopped. I should not have went to the soccer ball. So the soccer ball, I was trying to get that with the least effort possible. So I was trying to just do a two-step approach or a very short approach and get that. But 100%, that was not the right move. So all of you need to learn to be intuitive and don't do what I just did. Like, listen to your body. If you feel knee pain ever greater than a 3 out of 10 pain, don't do that exercise or do it at a lower regression. Like, I should not have done those jumps. So all in all, this was a good session. Next week is, I might do 3 sessions, but I might only do two sessions next week because I want to get a dunk on a regulation rim, not the flimsy rim. I want to get a real dunk next week. So yeah, and then after that, I'm probably, for the whole month of February, I'm probably going to do my indestructible knees program and just prehab and rehab my knee to the point where I can do max jumps without pain, because I 100% spiked load in January. All of you know, don't do that. Was not smart, but for the sake of the main channel YouTube video, this is what I'm doing. But anyways, all in all, good session. Once again, let me know how you guys like these videos. Let me know if you want me to just answer questions on this channel, or if you like following along with these, workout vlogs. But anyways, I will see you on Tuesday will be my next post about this. Actually, I'll see you every day because we're posting every single day in 2025. Peace.